Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today we're going to be creating a Zentangle design with positive and negative space. And here's my example. Zentangles are a lot of fun. You get to use lots of different lines and designs and just be creative. I hope you have fun making yours. Now I'll show you how to get started. The supplies you'll need for today's project are scissors, a black pen or a marker, pencil, cardstock, and white paper. You'll be using the cardstock to create a silhouette stencil for your Zentangle design. A silhouette is simply the outline or shape or shadow of an object, animal, or person, etc. I've got some examples drawn down here at the bottom. And you can see on the cat, we don't show the eyes or the fur. It's simply just the outline of the shape of a cat, and it's filled in here with black. And so that's basically what a silhouette is. So you'll begin by creating a drawing on your cardstock piece of paper of whatever type of silhouette you want to create. I chose to go with a dragonfly, and I've already cut my stencil out. And so now I will play around kind of with the space and position on my paper and figure out what creates an interesting composition. We don't have to just position our dragonfly where it's straight up and down, but we could, and we could also have one going this way, and then on the opposite side of the paper we could have it facing down. We could choose to turn it where it's pointing inside at an angle, or we could choose to do sideways. So play around with your silhouette stencil and figure out what would make an interesting composition. I've gone ahead and traced onto the back of my paper my silhouette. And so now it's time to get to the fun part and start adding the Zentangle lines. But before we do that, we have one last thing to consider, and that is space. Space is the area around, inside, between shapes, forms, objects, etc. within a work of art. And so here you can see the black is the tree, which is the positive space, and here the black is the negative space. And so what we're wanting to do today with our silhouette is on one side, the dragonfly will become the positive space and the Zentangle design will be inside the dragonfly. On the other side of the paper, we want the negative space to become the focus, and so we'll do the Zentangle design for the background, and we will have the dragonfly become solid black. So now you need to figure out some ideas for your Zentangle. And I made a little chart, and you might want to do the same thing. It kind of helps you when you get started have some different ideas of designs that you can create in different areas of your picture. I have this one that's just made out of simple circles. Here we have little asterisks with a wavy line. This one is just simply curved lines that get larger as they wrap around one another. So you could create a chart similar to this to help you while you're working on your Zentangle. And I'll begin by adding some sections to my dragonfly. And on this side, this will be the side where I add the Zentangle designs to the actual dragonfly so that this becomes my positive space. And so right now I'm just creating some lines to create interest in the wings. On this side in the background, I would want to do the same thing, and you could fold your paper in half to get that straight edge. And so then I would figure out how I want my sections in the background to be. And so I would divide it up just simply by adding a few lines in the places where I want the patterns to change. Okay, so at this point, I'll take my black pen or marker and begin adding my Zentangle patterns. And so I'll start out here with just a wavy line, and then I will follow that line to create my first pattern. I would love to see your results, so share them with me on social media at Samantha Wood Art. Thanks.